Hi, everyone, and happy Sunday. Welcome to week 19, January 22nd to the 26th of our Introduction to Business e-learning course. This is our final instructional video of the course and our final week together. So we have finally made it. I'm really excited for everyone. I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to get to e-meet all of you and work with you this semester. And I truly wish you all the best in your final exams and in all that is to come in your high school career, okay? So this instructional video will be really short. I'm just going to talk about the final exam this week. This is the last component of the course. It is worth 10% of your grade. The really great thing about being an e-learning student is that for your final exam, you get to pick when you write it based on certain parameters and certain dates, okay? So just a gentle reminder that there's no attendance activity this week. Your attendance will be taken based on the submission of your final performance task and the completion of your final examination. Okay, so yay. Also a reminder, if you do have an IEP and are can benefit from some extra time from the examination, you do need to email me about this. Not all students with IEPs would like they don't necessarily all want to have that extra time. So it just depends on you. So please send me an email in advance of Wednesday so that I can set that up in the back system. Okay. So with that in mind, I'm going to spend a little bit of time here talking about what to do for the final exam. It's important to recognize that this exam is going to open for you at 8 a.m. on Wednesday, January 24th. This is not to be done during your school day, so you do have school this day. It's a great opportunity for you to study and figure out sort of when the best time is for you, but you could certainly write your exam on Wednesday evening if you wanted. And/or you have the option of writing your exam on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday until 5 p.m. Okay, so you have 5 days of flexible time as to when you would like to write the exam. As of Sunday at 5 p.m., however, the exam will close and you'll lose your opportunity to write the exam. Your exam can be found in Brightspace. If you go to assessments and quizzes, you will be able to locate your examination. So if you just scroll down, you'll see Final Exam 2024. This opens on Wednesday, January 20, whatever day that is, whatever day, 24th. And it closes on the 28th at 5 p.m. So once you open up the exam, that's it. You can't go out and come back in. You have to write it then, and you have an hour and a half to complete the examination. So with that in mind, you want to pick a time where you're comfortable, you're cozy, and you can really sit undistracted for that period of time to complete your exam. It is on a ticking timer, so once the time is up, the exam will close. So you really want to make sure that you can focus and get that done during that period of time. Okay, so to help you, I've given you an exam review sheet here. I did post it in Brightspace last week, and I'm just going to briefly talk about it now. So again, your exam, you can choose to write it any time between Wednesday 24th at 8 a.m. to Sunday, January 28th at 5 p.m. You can't write it at 5 p.m. on Sunday, January 28th, but you could write it at like 3 o'clock if you wanted. Again, so pick a time that's good for you. It is an hour and a half in duration in terms of the amount of time that will be given to you on the timer, okay? It is worth 10% of your grade. So basically, you're going to be demonstrating your understanding of course concepts. You're going to be given series of questions that pertains to what you've learned this year. With each question, I do expect that you will be making connections to what you learned, as well as any specific details like concepts, applications, software choices that you made from this course, as well as drawing on your own personal experiences. So basically, I just want you to highlight all that you did in this course and all that you learned. You really want to be specific to this class. So if I'm reading your answer and I'm like, this doesn't resonate with what we did in this class, I'm automatically going to go to ChatGPT and I'm going to start looking up where you found your answers. Okay, so it really needs to be personal and it really needs to be specific to the course that we went through together. Okay. The exam is marked out of 50, and the key concepts that I want you to really focus on, and you can access all of these documents that you did throughout this entire semester in Dropbox. Go back through all the work that you did this semester. Hopefully you've been keeping a folder in Google Docs or in Google Drive, and you can just go through all of the stuff that we learned, familiarize yourself with the key concepts, the key learnings that we did, and just really hone in on those as examples when you do your written work, okay? So again, being specific to the various things that we learned this semester, as well as your own personal experiences, is how your marks will be awarded for this final exam. The exam is completely written, so you'll find 5 questions that are asked of you in the exam. And again, they'll be specific questions, and it will be asking you to draw on specific examples from class as well as your own personal experiences. Okay. And that's pretty much it. You can kind of look at the exam look fors, breakdown of knowledge, application, thinking, and communication. And otherwise, that's really it. Okay. So again, just a reminder that you have this week to prepare for your exam. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday in class, you can prepare for it in your 75-minute allotted period during your school day for this course. And then pick a time that's cozy and comfy to you before Sunday evening to complete the examination. Okay. Once you're done the exam, you are completely done this course. So you do not have to think about it. You are done, and that's a wrap. Okay. So if you have any questions about the exam or you want to pop into a Google Meet to discuss it, please feel free to do so. Just send me an email and we can definitely arrange that. But obviously, hopefully you can do that earlier in the week just because it will be easier for me to do that at that time. Okay. Okay. So that's that, everyone. In regards to your overall marks, you will find that your final exam and your final performance task marks are released during the last week of classes. So just keep Brightspace obviously accessible to you. So during the week of January 29th, you will see that those marks will be released to you. So you can do a calculation based on what your term mark was, as well as the mark for your performance task and your exam. So you can do a little bit of calculating as to see where you stand for your final mark. Okay. Okay, I guess that's it. Signing off. I hope you all have a really wonderful week ahead. Good luck on exams. It's been a pleasure teaching you. And I will see you sometime, maybe again, online.